Hello and welcome back to someone here today. And today we're in the 4-hour Escort, our 1600 here, for some classic touring car racing around the Brands Hatch Indy circuit here today. We've got the Ford Escorts, as I've said about 2 seconds ago here. We are starting in 8th place. Now here, that was a really cocky gear shift there as we come around Paddock Hill Bend for the first time now here. Using manual clutch heel towing our way around this Brands Hatch Indy circuit. 18 laps here today around the Brands Hatch Indy circuit, and hopefully we can get a good one now here. Obviously the Ford Escort, if you've ever played Project Cars 2, you'll know it's in a class with a Merc and a BMW. Unfortunately, the Ford is incredibly crap compared to the other two, so really the only way you can race them competitively is spec here. So that's exactly what we're doing, because it's a very fun car now here as we make our way around Clark Curve now here for the first time. Now here we've got a yellow chappy upper inside. He's actually made quite a good move there, but we're going to have a good run out of the final corner now here and down the main straight. We're going to have a little move up the inside of Paddock Hill maybe. In fact, we will get a move up the inside of Paddock Hill. The orange chappies went flying down the field. Now here as we hold third gear up the hill, is now trying to maybe make a bit of more of a impression on these guys, the tough touring car racers that drive these things. Try not to get caught out by a sticky curb there. Project Cars known for that. So now here he's come out of Clark Curve. Now here and down towards Paddock Hill we will come. Lap 3 of 18 now here as we brake down towards turn 1 now here at Paddock Hill Bend. And it's pretty decently done by us so far. As we quickly get the brakes down, only 60-70 kilometers an hour into Druids there. We're side by side with someone, I think. No, we're not actually. They have fallen back a lot now here. In fact, we're up to 5th place, which is not too bad at all from us. Our little blue mean machine. It's not a really mean machine, it's a Ford Escort. It's quite a slidey but very controllable chappy now here as we come round down to Paddock Hill. It is side by side up at the front of the hill, I can see now here, as one of my teammates, I think that is, well, another blue chappy up to the front of the field. Now here, green chappy not wanting to hold out now here is going to come back at him. However, I'm not sure that's going to come to much meat now here, but the blue chappy holds the lead. Orange chappy has got by green chappy, white chappy and me and the blue chappy holding position. There's another chappy behind that's managed to catch up a little bit now here. Whoa, big wobble as we try and get the inside of this guy up ahead. I would call him white chappy again, but I've said chappy too many times this lap. I've exceeded my chappy limit as we come around. The thing is, we've got 4 gears, by the way. So we're in max gear, we're in top gear, coming down to Paddock Hill. We're going to nice and late come around, miss the apex completely around turn 1, get overtaken by a man. Might get overtaken by 2 guys, in fact, as we're going to try and go around the outside of one of the Escorts. Another one goes up the inside simultaneously now here. Now, down towards kind of half of Surtees and rest of Clark Curve now here we come. Big fight at the front of the field now here. We've held off position. We've defended. There's now down towards Clark Curve we come now here. We're going to go around the outside. Maybe shifting up a bit early there, but we managed to get by him. And into Paddock Hill we come now here. Maybe overslow a bit too much around Paddock Hill, get a bit bumped out wide by white chappie behind now here. The green guy is nearly went right around the outside of Druids. Done the thing I've done in the touring cars now. Not long ago is oh no. What was that? Something's just fallen off, I think, my gear stick. I'm not sure how major it is. We're either going to be okay for the rest of the race, or it was either nothing major, or I'm going to rip the gear stick off in any moment. Now, here as you come round, down towards Graham Hill become once again, being aware to not rip the gear stick off the thing. I'm not even sure what it was. Might have been nothing, but we shall see. Now here, nice and calmly, making our way around now here. To lap 8 of 18 now we come here at Brands Hatch Indy. Ooh, the frames. Changed down nice and early around Paddock Hill. We got a car on the inside now here. We've lost a position to Chappie and River. Lost 2 positions there. Where did he come from? He was just like not there a minute ago and then he was there. In fact, we've completely messed up Druids as well now here. We're side by side again. We're dropping like a stone now here in Brands Hatch. We're evidently not cut out to be a Ford Escort racer. I mean, maybe we are. We're making quite good runs out there. But it's just Paddock Hill that we seem to be dropping places tons on. Which is something we definitely need to sort out now here. Around the final corner up at Clark Curve. Kind of getting stuck in the shift there. The guy behind gaining a little bit now here. We're going to go way defensive into Paddock Hill. Just so we don't get shuffled out wide. We don't get shuffled out that wide that time. We actually got a bit of a bump in the rear there from the guy behind as we went into Paddock Hill. It's either fast and heavily uncontrollable or slow and we get bumped. In fact, we got a bit of a bump there from the guy. However, best second sector so far, but off our best lap delta. But we all spin out of Clark Curve there. Not the greatest. And now we come down to turn 1. Big on the brakes around the outside. I mean, we take, I'd say, about the same speed that they do. We just can't get the car turned in. Down to Drew's become. Cover off the curb there, or try to cover off the curb. I think he's actually found, or he nearly whittled his way a space there. There's now orange guy up ahead. Doing wonders now here. However, orange guy did not want to do very many favours there. Or orange guy does many favours, not really holding out now here. I think we might have tapped a wheel in the gravel there. As we come around to lap number 11 of 18 now here. Oh, once again wide out of Paddock Hill. That's something we really need to sort out in these things. We're going to push orange guy far inside there, where he's managed to get by. Maybe try hold it in third now here. In fact, we get sort of a good run there, and we go into the back of the chappie in the white car. Now behind, bit of a bump and banging. But it's touring car racing, who really cares? Now here as we come round. And up to P3 we go. That was a bit better around Paddock Hill, I'd say. In fact, we gained round Paddock Hill. As we come round now here. Can we make it a 1-2 for Team Blue? Here's the question that I'm sure many, well, no one will be asking. I want to. I mean, preferably I'd like to make me the leading Team Blue, but I've got a plan for team tactics here. Not that we're really working as a team, we're just kind of in similar cars. Well, I mean, we are part of the same team when you look in the livery selection. As we come round down towards Paddock Hill we come now here. We're going to make it 3 wide maybe. No, we're going to cut to the outside now here. We know that's not a good idea. Green guys went way outside now here around Paddock Hill. That's not going to help him very much now here. It's not going to help me. Taking a completely bollocks Paddock Hill line. Now here around Druids. We get the car kicked round nice and lovely. There is now down towards Graham Hill Bend we come now here. The green guy is absolutely livid, it seems. Now here we've managed to capitalise on the gap now here, and up to second place we go. Can we get to first now here is the main question now here as we come to lap number 14 now here of 18 in Brands Hatch. Try to go around the outside of Clark Curve now here. Thought Blue Chappie was maybe going to get a bit of a moment there. We sent up the inside of Paddock Hill now here. We're just taking it nice and lowly. We know we can gain in the rest of the track, just not Paddock Hill, so... Around Druids though. We'll try and dive up the inside line. I mean, we're never good at Druids, so... I mean, Druids was never really going to be an option of getting by. But now, this is where we really gain time, is down here. We get an absolutely ecstatic run. Now here, getting caught in the curb slightly now here. We're going to now take a really outside line round Clark Curve, hoping to maybe cut back to the inside now here, or hold the throttle, maybe dipping a wheel in the gravel there. But now look at the gaining time we have got now here down towards Paddock Hill we come. Just a tie over the line now here. This could be quite close now here as a bit of a wobble round Paddock Hill. He's managed to hang one around the outside there. Good moves by him so far. We've got a white chappie that's behind looking for a move as well. We are backing the field up, but this is where we gain time, remember. If we just hold it round third this whole time, do you think it's... Round Clark Curve, we've got the inside line. And we've got the lead now here to lap 16 of 18 now here in Brands Hatch. But look at the gain he's got in the later of the straight there before the braking zone. That's massive from him. And in fact we've been sent up the inside by the guy in red. We're just going to hold it. I mean, I don't know why we went for a move there. In fact, we went too slow around Graham Hill Bend. We're not going to be gaining until the latter half of the straight now here. Down Cooper Straight and then up towards Clark Curve we come for the final time now here. And Brands Hatch to the penultimate lap of this race. We need to make something work now here. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Really, Sherlock. Now, down towards Paddock Hill now, here we come. We're going to try get something working now here. The red guy sent it into Paddock Hill. He's managed to, he's had a wobble. We've got him round the outside. Tuck it in. Round turn now, one we come now here. We're riding Ankerb, chasing him down here as we come round to the final lap in Brands Hatch. This is going to be a tight race. He's went into the side of us. P1 now here, but it's all to play for in this final lap. Well, remember, we've still got Paddock Hill to go. That was a horrendous run round Clark Curve now here and out towards the final lap. We've got a blue chappy up on our inside line now here. He's got the run. We're going to go defensive now here towards turn number 1 here. Paddock Hill Bend. Are we going to get it all covered off? No, we have a wobble in the back of the end. Now here he's come round. Hold the inside line. Push him out now here. This is going to be tight now here. As he come round down to Drew's corner now. I'm going to lob one up the inside. Contact made. Are we going to get him? Oh, it's not quite going to be enough. Now here, this is the corner it's going to really depend on now here. No, we've not got space to work with. We've not got enough space to work with now here. Round Clark Curve for the final time now here. This is going to be the big one now here. Out of Clark Curve we come. And we go flat out now here. In the Escorts. Gaining. Come on. Come on, you cozzy. No. Oh, it's not going to be enough. And it's only going to be second for us in Brands Hatch. Jesus, that was close now here. Our third compatriot in the Blue Mobile is in 19th. Any other blue man? No, there's no more blues. Now here, but we lose out on that one there. Unfortunate for us. But a great race nonetheless now here. Very tight that. There up in the end. I'd say maybe we could have got a slightly better run at the exit of Clark Curve. Maybe been a bit more brave around 30s, but never mind. What a race that was. And we come to the end of that there now. What a race in Brands Hatch it ends up being. And a second place for us. I'll take that all day long. From our 8th place start and our finicking about in the midfield there. The orange chappie that was up for so long in the front of the field ends up 7th place now here. But what a race that was now here. We will see you next time here. Make sure if you enjoy this kind of thing to like, subscribe, do all the good things there, as we will see you next time here. And until next time, goodbye.